Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing, and today I'm delighted to get on the channel Kyle Boyd. It's been a little bit of a while, not too long, but he's now had 9 fights, 7 wins, 2 defeats, and he's fighting on the 20th of September in the Doubletree Hilton Hotel in Glasgow. And he's defending his Celtic super lightweight title. This time again, he's fighting Gregor McPherson, who's 9-0. Yes, how you doing this evening, Carl? I
I-
know it's late, but yeah, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, mate. Doing good. Had a good sparring session today, so got some good rounds in. Got some pads after it, so feeling sharp, feeling good, ready to go, mate.
Yeah, of course. Now you're, I think, yeah, 2 weeks away tomorrow, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah, that's right.
So it's coming thick and fast. I think I did have you on uh a couple. I think I had you on before
You
the
had me on
Glacken
before the
fight.
Glacken fight, so you did.
Yeah, I mean, that fight, we'll just briefly go into it. Um, not the scorecards don't do you justice
Nah, I
whatsoever
didn't
in
fit.
that fight. It's
Nah,
miles
that fight.
closer.
I know that fight was. I don't care what MD says. That fight was a lot closer, and a lot of people. I'm not saying I won the fight or I should have won the fight, but a lot of people thought I won the fight. I thought it was close in there, but I'm not arguing with any. I'm not arguing with the result. Obviously, things happen. You know what I mean? But I thought it was a good fight. I thought it was a really good fight. He was tough, and he's fighting for the British title now. You know what I mean? So that's good for him. So aye, it was a good fight.
Yeah, it is one of those, isn't it, really? It is what it is at the end of the day.
I know. So, what can you do? It's not my first defeat, know what I mean? I doubt it'll be my last, so just
Mm.
need to crack on and try my best.
Yeah, and that's what you're doing. I mean, straight back in this time, back up to super lightweight,
Yeah.
which, you've had your most success at that weight, where you're picking up your belts, because you're getting some collection now.
Aye.
But yeah, you're boxing an undefeated lad, Gregor McPherson. He's 9-0. Yeah, I've spoke to him a few times, watched him fight a few times, but it's his first sort of real step up. He hasn't really.
It's his first 50-50. He's fought 9 journeymen, know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
what do you make of him? Has he been on your radar like after
uh,
that Galactic fight, or was it just sort of an opponent who's been
it
thrown at
was
you?
it was just who I just say aye to anybody I got offered, and he just got offered. I've never really. I've seen him fight a couple of times, but I didn't really pay too much attention. No, I think I was at one of his fights at in the Crown Plaza, I think it was. And then I was up in Aberdeen, he was fighting and all, but it was just journeyman, so you can't take too much. I'm not saying he's not saying anything bad about how he fought, but I'm just saying like you can't take too much about somebody fighting somebody who isn't there to win, know what I mean? So this is his first 50-50 fight.
Yeah, I mean he's not a bad technical boxer, not a bad
Um,
fighter. But
everybody's good, you know what I mean? Everybody at this level is good, and I only want to fight good fighters, you know what I mean? And he does seem good. He obviously is in good shape and keeps himself well, but just it's a fight in it, so just need to go and do the fight.
yeah, of course, I am gonna say it. I mean, he has had 9 fights. You've had 9 fights as well, but people say, it's you've had the same amount of fights. It should be like a. But You would say that you've had more. If you get
Yeah.
what I mean, sort not the more
Aye.
experience, but
That's it.
you've had the
Well,
tougher fights. You've had
right.
the 12 round with Galackin. You've had the 10 rounds with Liam Phillip, Calvin McCord, James Flint. You had a tough fight with Robbie Graham and Paul Diaz. You've
Aye.
been in there with some good fighters.
Aye. Aye. Well, this is my 10th fight and it's my fifth title fight. So half of this is his 10th fight and it's his first title fight. So yeah, obviously I've got the experience in the title fights and the hard 50-50 fights, but you can't take anything away from that, know what I mean? Because he's obviously got to come in probably the best shape he's ever been in, the best condition he's ever been, probably trained as hard as he's ever been in, and I'm expecting that, know what I mean? So it is what it is. I don't think none of that matters. No, I mean it's me and him on that day, and we've got to fight, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, of course. Back up to super lightweight. You know where you've won the belt originally against Liam Phillip at the same arena. Not to. Were you struggling with that to make the lightweight limit? Of course you did. Fell the weight at lightweight. Were you
Well,
struggling to make that weight, or what
well,
happened with that?
well, I heard they were rigging the shark lacking, so I thought I was fighting a shark. So I was thinking a shark man is like massive and big, know what I mean? So I thought like you would weigh a lot more to being a shark, know what I mean?
Mm, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, first title defense of your Celtic title. You know,
Aye.
how are you feeling 2 weeks out from the fight?
I'm feeling really good, so I have camps went brilliant. Been training really well, been keeping it on the DL, so I have like just not been. I'm not really big on social media. That well, obviously we post the odd pictures and stuff, but I'm not really. I don't really do the social media thing too well. So just fucking training hard and be in the best condition I'm at for the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, you train for every fight like it's your toughest fight. I mean, you know what it's like to be in the tough fights. I think he has. I'll double check his box rec here quickly. 9 fights with the one knockout. Oh, he has done 1 8 rounder and he's done 3 6 rounders. But you know what I mean. He hasn't when the going gets tough.
Yeah.
When you're pushing the pace. When you go into those trenches. Is that what you're gonna try? Like try and drown him when he gets to the later stage of the fight.
Yeah. I just don't really hate too much of a game plan. You just go in and you just fight and just see how it is. No, I mean it could be. Yeah, I'm just going to go and try and win every second of the fight, as I always do. But obviously, you're not going to win every second of every fight, so I'm just going to go and make sure I'm doing the best I can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what do you expect from him? I mean, I said you haven't really taken much of
Aye.
his fights. I mean, when you did see those little bits of him, what did you make of him compared to your last couple opponents?
Yeah. Well, I think he's got to be very. Well, you don't know how you're on the ring. You know what I mean? But I've not really. Obviously, every fight I've fought a lot of different fight styled fighters, and people have been fast, people have been strong. I mean, people have been durable. So it's another opponent to fight. He's going to be really. He's probably got to be really fit. He's going to be up for it. You know what I mean? He's got to know he's going the 10. So I think he's got to be well prepared for the 10, as am I. So it's just see what happens. You know what I mean? Nothing really matters.
Are you confident in you've done it before. You've won the titles already. It's a matter of defending this title now.
I know
Yeah,
that Celtic title's gone nowhere. You know what I mean? Regardless, with all respect and everything, and I always say see what happens and that. But I'm no loss in this fight.
yeah, and of course with that Galatkin getting a shot at the British. I mean you're only 1 or 2 ways. 2 wins away yourself from getting a big shot on the TV like him as well.
Yeah, I just think of the man in front of me. You know what I mean? Don't look by anything. I've got Gregor in front of me. If I look by him, anything can happen. You know what I mean? So my full focus is on Gregor, and then we'll see what happens after that.
Yeah, of course. Back at the DoubleTree Hilton Hotel. I mean, it's coming a bit of your venue as well. You've had your
Yeah.
ups, you've had your downs there as well. I mean, it's a common venue that that you're fighting at.
Yeah, it's quite easy to get to. So as we just get the, me and my family just we get the train through and we just walk through Glasgow and then on the after the fight we just get the train back. It's you know what I mean. It's quite handy.
It's not that far from where you're based, is it?
Nah, well, it's about 20 minutes, half an hour on the train, but be 20. No, I mean it's easy to get to.
Yeah. Of course, you're sort of coming towards the end of camp. I think.
Yeah,
Is last week sort of your last big push
yeah,
of camp?
it always is. Then it's just making sure the weight is right and just making sure I'm fit and I'm healthy and I'm usually always are. So. He'll be good.
100%. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Yeah, 2 weeks away. Have you got sort of a message to Gregor and what his fans and your fans can expect come fight night?
It's just we'll take a good fight, main event, a good show. There's a great undercard on it, so just obviously everybody's got to be fighting. So just let's say a good fight. You know what I mean? Let's fucking do it. And hopefully he's in the best condition, and hopefully nothing, no niggles, no injuries, nothing, and I'll be the same, and we'll bring it. You know what I mean? And put on a good show.
Yeah, it looks like a top card. I've just got it up here. I had a brief look at it earlier, but yeah, you are topping the bill, which is always a bonus. I mean, you're coming a bit of a habit now for you topping the
Yeah.
bill, which is always good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I used to like fighting quite early. Like I used to like doing the second fight in because you like just get it early, but you kind of just get used to like obviously the last few fights has been top of the bill or near the end, so I kind of just get used to it, and it's good.
Yeah, 100%. Of course, I will mention just a couple fights on the undercard which stand out as well as your fight, of course, which is top of the bill for the main reason, which you're the main fight on the night. But
Yeah,
there's another good fight in the super welterweight division, 8 rounds. Dean Sutherland v Josh
yeah.
Fat.
Oh, that's a great fight. Uh, I've never met Josh Fane, John Fane. That's my other pal, Josh. I've never met John Fane, but I've spoke to Dean quite a lot, and I've got all respect for Dean and his team. He trains with Regan, so Dean's a nice guy. So he is. So I'm rooting for Dean in that one. I think he does well. I hope he does well, and quite a fan of Dean. So he's a great fighter.
Yeah, that's a top, very good fight.
Yeah, really
And
good fight.
the last fight I'm going to mention on the card is Connell McDonald 2-0 v Sheriff Musa, who's a local lad from over here. He's 3 wins, 1 defeat with 1 draw. That's 6 rounds in the cruiserweight division. So the main three fights, and then you've got some top prospects on the undercard as well. But those main three fights
Yeah.
are
That boy,
three cracking
that
fights.
I don't even know anything about that. I don't know anything about that boy Connor's fighting the other day. I didn't even know that was a 50-50 fight. But that's good. That's good. It puts a good show on. Know what I mean? Instead of like everybody coming and fighting journeymen, it's good to people want to fight out there because that's all I've ever wanted to do. And when people come to fight, it's a lot better. It's a better watch, a better crowd. Know what I mean? Better atmosphere when there's people going for it and actually two people want to win.
Have you got any of your stable mates on the card or not this one?
No, but well, Gary McGee is a really close. He's one of my best pals. So he is. He's fighting on it. So he is. We don't train together. We used to train together, but we don't train together as much. But he's one of my best mates. So he is. So hopefully he'll get the job done and move on to bigger things. And I
Is
like
he what?
Stephen Ewan. Stephen Ewan's I get on really well with him. He's a really nice guy. So I just hope everybody does well. Know what I mean? I don't hope everybody's career goes well and people pick up their wins, know what I mean?
Are they two fighters to look out for?
Ah, 100%, 100%. Stephen Ewan's he was like really high level. He was high level amateur, so he was, and really high level boxer. So I definitely he's one to look at. When Gary McGee always brings it, he comes to fights. That's why he fought Lee Welsh, who was like 4-0, 5-0, because Gary McGee didn't want to come in and fight Johnny, quite like myself. He wanted to come in and just go for it, you know what I mean, and take hard fights, and just shows you he's up for taking the fights, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, and I'm sure he'll get back to winning ways.
Yep, yep, definitely.
And I will ask for your prediction for the fight next weekend. I'm not sure if you're gonna
Canelo
watch
Crawford.
it. Canelo Crawford, who've you got for it?
I've got a fucking wedding for it. I'm raging. Eh, I've got Crawford. I've got £100 bet on with my mate Jordan Spence, who was a pro boxer. But I've got Crawford winning. He's got Canelo winning, so I think Crawford's got to do it.
Look, it's £100 bet with him as well.
Yeah, aye. So
Have
aye,
have you
so
said? Did you say points or knockout or just a win?
Nah, just a win. I don't. I could. I can't see. I don't know if Crawford can stop him. I think he's definitely good enough, but you've never really seen Canelo hurt too much. But I think if Crawford's got to win, he's got to need skill, man. He's got to need like just box and be smart. But you never know. I like two of them, and I'm quite on the fence with it. But I'm quite on watching Crawford and Spence. I just thought there's no beating Crawford. He's I think he's a man.
Well, I disagree. They're two of my favourite fighters. Like currently, I think they're both amazing to watch.
Aye.
But I am just edging towards Canelo, like I'd say on a close, maybe split decision, if you get what I mean.
Aye, aye. No, definitely. It's definitely a close fight. And I think it's up in the air, not I mean anybody can win, but I said to you, I says I thought Crawford was going to win, then Spence was right on me like, you put money on it then, and then I was just he challenged me, you know what I mean? So I had to put money on it regardless, but I was like, aye, Crawford. I think Crawford's for the win. So as I'm actually sitting watching the countdown now. Well, I had it on Netflix, so I did. I noticed it get put up on Netflix, so it's good. I think Crawford's so smart, and he's got the team about him where he can suss it out. But obviously, with the size and that, it's different. Canelo's got
Mm.
a knockout punch, so it's definitely interesting.
Well, we'll see what happens next week. It will be a good one. Um, yeah, as always, Carl, before I let you go, I'll let you shout out the usual people who are helping and backing you in your career at this moment in time.
Yeah, everybody at Johnny Sullivan's, just my mum, everybody was helping me through camp and that, just my family, just everybody being around. My son Boston, first real fight. I've got his name on my shorts, so I have. So, just all my family, just everybody, all my training partners, my coaches. Shout out to Drive Performance. Liam, he's my new strength and conditioning coach. He's really helped me this camp, so he has. So, shout out usual Steph, Chris, Paul, Ben McGivern, just everybody's part of the team. Know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. And from me, Carl, a big thank you for your time as always. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, all the best on the 20th of September. I wish you all the
Thank
best.
you, Sam.
Thank you for your time.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Bye, mate.
Bye.